I work with a lot of great companies, but they all have different objectives. All have totally different. Some of them, love social media. Some of them, just want video views, and they all look at different metrics as far as what they use to recognize success rate. So it's actually fairly difficult. A lot of people don't understand that it's not easy. It's not easy at all. And people, for some reason, think that I have it easy, and it really is quite difficult. In fact, I actually have people that work for me, several of them, that all they do is, do things to try to make our sponsors happy. And what I mean, from that is, everything from my agent to my communications director, that their goals are to work with the sponsors, manage the contract, make sure they're happy, constant communication on activation and appearances, all that sort of stuff. It's a full-time job for at least two people, and and they have their assistants, and so there's other people involved too. So it's not like you just all of a sudden, get sponsored and everything's peachy. It's actually a lot of work even once you get the contract signed. So, and for someone like me, the interaction, what Ford wants, what Monster wants is just, completely different night and day, and depending on if the company is global or if it's just, a U.S. brand, the needs and what they desire as far as exposure and activation is all just completely different. So it's hard to answer your question simply because it's just such a wide variety of desires and needs and how they register stuff. Another thing I'll tell you too is, sometimes things can seem very obvious, such as, like a particular car company, you would think it's very easy and obvious for them to recognize what they need and how to get there. But every day we deal with different people or different companies that come and go, and the success of these companies literally can be based on how good these people are in their different positions. Yeah. So, we've worked with certain companies that you think, oh, this is going to be really easy. They're so obvious what they need and want. And you can end up dealing with the opposite situation, and it can just literally be from either mediocre employees or internal politics or just budget issues. And that's something that you have to keep in mind too when you're going after sponsorship, is that it may not be the right time or the right person you're dealing with at a certain company that may restrict you from getting advertising or marketing dollars, even though it seems completely obvious that it's a great fit and it's very simple. But sometimes it can be very simple things that actually keep a deal from happening that just really should happen.